Hello everyone, and welcome to the 28th episode of my Dark Souls Dex Build playthrough. My name is Tebriel, and today we're going to continue our journey throughout Lodron, and in this case, Ulasil. Now, in the last episode, we killed Manus and, well, saved Dusk of Ulasil, and now there's only a couple things left to do here. The DLC isn't very long, but it is quite a fun little, DLC, and frankly I think it's one of the better examples of DLC in gaming at this current time. Anyways, we're going to go over here and warp to a different bonfire in Ulasil. So let's see here. We are going to go to the township, if I remember correctly. Yes, we are. Okay. Now there's only one boss left to kill here, and they aren't exactly too terribly hard, but it is probably one of the hardest bosses in Dark Souls. And we will be exploring up that way, do not worry. In fact, that's where we're going to go next. And then we'll go ahead and go where we need to and fight the boss. So there's going to be a little bit of dialogue and a little bit of busy work, but in the end, it'll be worth it. This is quite a fun little DLC. Remember that key we got from the Mimic earlier? Well, this is where it goes to. And it seems we found ourselves a giant. Let's go talk to him.
Visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
So we can go ahead and purchase stuff from him. Dung Pie, Homeward Bones, which are always useful. And he also has the rest of the carvings, and they only require 5 souls, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy them for the heck of it. He also has Titanite shards, large Titanite shards, and green Titanite shards. The green ones are especially useful for you faith build guys. And he also has great arrows as well. But let's go ahead and talk to him a bit more.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast.
Yes, and that black dragon was the one we saw earlier. How he landed on the bridge and decided to give us a nasty stare.
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
And let's see what else he has to say. Guess he doesn't have anything else for now.
Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
So now we're gonna go down to where we need to go. Now, if you haven't gotten all the heavy-handed hints, that black dragon he mentioned is going to be the boss. So we are going to go ahead and head down to where we need to go in order to encounter him. Now, this boss is a little bit like Seath in where you need to encounter him once first before you can actually kill him. And if you're wondering over here, this is just an area where you can duel other players and stuff. Unfortunately, it seems to be full of hackers, so most of the high scores and stuff and streaks on here are pretty invalid. So, okie dokie. Head this way is where we need to go. So, that's the Royal Wood, and if I remember, it should be over here. Yes. Okay, now I'm gonna get something ready really quick, because we are going to need a Homeward Bone out really quickly if we don't want to die. Okay, so we got Soul of Brave Warrior. And down here, There's a couple items as well. So let's go ahead and pick them up before anything else. And there appears to be dogs down here too. It's funny because this is the only area where these dog-like things are located. And I don't know why they chose this particular area to place them. Just seems like a weird design choice. But that's just me. So, okay. Gonna head down over this way where we need to go. I just like picking up items and stuff. You know how it is. See shiny items on the ground, need to pick them up. Okay. Got a little bit of a hit off on us, but doing fine thus far. Only got a couple more enemies to kill. Oh, he missed. Terribly, terribly so. Okay. And no reason not to chug an Estus at this point. So, okay. This is our arena. And there is the boss. Now, we won't be fighting him quite yet. But, as you see, there's some items down there on the ground. And there is a crystal lizard. Now, if I can do this correctly without embarrassing myself. There we go. Killed him. Got his stuff. And then we can just kind of pop down here. Okay. Now, before anything, I want to figure out where the way back up is. I can't quite remember. There it is. Okay. So this is where we need to go. Want to go down this way. Maybe pick up an item. And then immediately run. And homeward bone if possible. See him doing that? Now, I may have done this incorrectly, and if so, I'll just go ahead and cut that part out. But when he does that fire, that means that, he basically is about to kill you. That will pretty much one-shot you. And if not, he'll just come back down for another round. So, for now, we need to go back up here, if we did it correctly. If not, then, we might just have to go down there and have him do it again. So we need to go back up here and talk to our friend. Now, that guy up there, the giant, he's actually the last knight of, Gwyn. Hawkeye Gough. As his name suggests, he is an archer. And you can see his giant bow over there if you didn't notice it before anyways.
Tomorrow, is the black dragon posing the duress?
If you did everything correctly, then you say yes.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Kalameet. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Say yes?
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Gough hunts dragons.
And now we get to see a little cutscene. Probably one of the cooler ones in Dark Souls, considering there's so few of them. Pretty awesome.
Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Ah, dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
Okay, so now we have done what we needed to do. So now we can actually go ahead and fight him. Beforehand, if you even attempted to, he would just continue that flyby fire attack until you died. But now that we have grounded him for a bit, we can fight him one-on-one. Even grounded, however, he is still a very, 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 very big force to be reckoned with. He is probably one of the harder bosses, as I said, in the whole of Dark Souls. So do not underestimate this boss, for one. Okay, so now we're gonna go and see if we can take him on. And if you did everything correctly down here, there will be a fog wall instead of a just direct doorway, so that'll be good. He won't fight you until you reach the bottom, and if you try climbing that stairs back, or ladder back up, when you're fighting him, he'll just flame you up there. He can still fly a bit, but not for long, thankfully. Okay. And then we got this guy to deal with. Come on. Damn dogs. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy dogs. There we go. I just didn't want to waste an Estus flask. Okay, so now we are going to go and equip ourselves with some items. Hopefully we have some, let me see, gold pine resin left over. Oh, we got plenty of that. And we may need some humanity as well. We don't really need much else, aside from healing items. So I'm gonna grab some humanity, and that will be what we are going to be equipping ourselves with. We could use large arrows. I'm not sure what good it'll do, frankly. So everything here looks decent. We may want to put on some fire resist, although I think his attacks are also that dark fire magic, so it might be counted as physical. So, okay. Let's see here. Let's go down this ladder and confront him. Yep, be wary of monster indeed. This ain't no ordinary monster, though. This is like one of the dragons of old. Okay. Yep, gotta watch out for that. Thankfully, we dodged most of it. Let's see if I can get back into my groove here. He is not the easiest boss to fight, just saying. Oh, yep, when he does that, you want to back off as far as you can. You do not want to get hit by that. Yeah, you can also cut his tail off much like other enemies in this. However, he is probably the hardest enemy to do this with, along with Seath. So, you gotta be very careful of that. Okay, let's see here. Playing unlocked, like unlocking your camera from him, will probably do you wonders. You're going to want to switch between them. Okay, yeah. Run away. Yeah, he pressed the run button too late, but good. We didn't get killed. Not yet, anyways. I wholly expect this to go terribly wrong, so just letting you guys know. Okay. In this case, you want to just run as far back as possible if you cannot get out of the way in time. I'm surprised he hasn't actually done his signature attack yet. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that will make you take double damage from his attacks for a short amount of time, so you want to... Oh, God. Yep. Watch out for that. So do not stand in front of him when he does that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to run away near. God, he got us in the water. Okay, heal, heal, heal. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, we're dead. He got us in a combo. We're doing so well, too. But yeah, there wasn't much I could have done about that. We moved over into the water and that kind of killed my movement. Just to make sure that doesn't happen again, I am going to just put on the rusted iron ring. Now I'm going to cut it out here so that we can just get back to the boss room with no muss, no fuss, and I'll see you guys then. Okay, and we're back at the boss room door. So, I'm not going to worry too much about picking up my souls. I only had 2 humanity and about 30,000 souls. 30,000 may sound like a lot, but it's only about maybe 2 levels for me. So, it ain't that big of a deal for me at the moment. I'll pick them up afterwards if I survive this time. Now, what I forgot to do the last time was use some gold pine resin. So, I'm going to do that as soon as I... get down here. Okay. Now let's go and do round 2. Basically that was the whole fight though. He doesn't really change up his tactics much from that. You just gotta make sure you are really, really close into him. Otherwise you can, oh whoops. Kind of regret it. Make sure you stay away from him when he does stomping attacks, that sort of thing. Run in. Do what you can to attack him. And getting him right in the head helps quite a lot. And backing away from attacks like that. So, basically we just did everything we needed to. So, okay, he didn't like that too much, I don't think. Oh, there goes our gold pine resin. Might put another one on if possible, but I'm not sure if that will be possible at the moment. Oh god, I got staggered from accidentally blocking. Run. I didn't want to do that. Okay, but I have a good chance to heal. Good. Okay, that didn't even look like it hit me, but you know, I'm not about to. Oh, really? I accidentally blocked there, so it just got me caught in a blocking animation. Ugh. Well, there goes that. But that's fine. Well, you guys know the deal. Cutting out here, and I'll see you guys there in a bit. And we're back once more. Okay, now let's do this once more. Hopefully, 3rd time's the charm, and if not, I might just have to start cutting out failed attempts and just put it in the successful one. He isn't too terribly hard, as you saw. It's just he has a lot of strong attacks, and I am a very, very light armored character. Granted, light armor characters actually have the advantage in this fight because we can move and dodge so well. Problem is that when we get hit, it hurts a lot. So just keep that in mind. Quicker weapons are probably the way to go with this specific fight. I can't quite remember if he can actually be staggered or not. And generally, you want to keep to his right shoulder if possible. His right, our left. Whoops, I accidentally rolled right into that. Okay. Oh, God, he's doing that. Run away. If you're close enough when he does that, you can actually get a couple hits in for free, so that helps quite a bit. So this is a perfect time to go ahead and do a couple of hits. Generally doesn't do that attack often, but when he does, it helps quite a lot. So I'm gonna heal here, just to keep it up. And there we go. Run, and there we go. Ah, I whiffed. Okay, run away. I'm not gonna make it. Crap. So you have to be extremely precise with that. And he doesn't like it when you heal, apparently. Okay. Only got 2 healing potions left. That's not good. Gonna double hand this. And let's get him down to about half health. Roughly. There we go. Just gonna run all the way over here. Okay. Are starting to get back into all other oh, wow, okay. Comboed me there. Sometimes I don't even understand how I get hit in some of these cases, but, I don't know, it's just, this boss has also some weird attack, I'm not exactly sure what the word is, angles, his attacks seem a little bit bigger and affect a bigger area than is what's seen on screen. Dark Souls 2 bosses are a lot like that as well. Okay. Alrighty. Now if we can get him in a specific attack, we might be able to heal up a bit before continuing up. Run away. Okay, we're gonna heal up. We were lucky there. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Okay, we're running out of room here, so that's not good. Got him. 3rd time is the charm indeed. Well, the Black Dragon Kalameet is now dead, and we got ourselves the Calamity Ring. Now, it is, as I said, very, very hard to cut off his tail, but if you do, you get a wonderful, wonderful one-handed weapon. I forgot exactly what it was called. I think it's called the Obsidian Greatsword or something similar. Basically, it's a one-handed weapon that is a dragon weapon, so it doesn't have any scaling, but it does a fantastic amount of damage for a one-handed weapon. And it's up there with, once it's fully upgraded, it's pretty much up there with a plus 15 weapon. So, awesome, awesome weapon. So we got a Soul of a Brave Warrior, and a Soul of a Hero. These are the other items I did not pick up when fighting the boss. So, okay, we're gonna go down this way really quick. And you see there's a couple little messages down here. One right here that says, if only Hawkeye were here. And that picture there is unique to developers, so that is a developer message. So that's basically the makers of the game kind of subtly hinting you to go talk to Hawkeye Gough. And there's some of Gough's great arrows there. So, yeah. That is Kalameet. Now we can go back to Gough and talk to him if we like, and we can get a couple items as well. I think I will do that really quickly, as soon as I find some homeward bones. And we get a couple items in the process as well. Okay, apparently we never just actually rested at the township bonfire. I guess I kind of have a habit of not doing it. Township used to be rife with PvPers, so I used to kind of avoid the area on PvE characters. We already killed the boss in this area though, so we have no worries of being invaded. So, okay, let's go ahead and talk to Gough and, see what he has to offer us. Here are the telltale signs of him, carving. And let's go ahead and talk.
Why, thou hast defeated Kalameet. Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee. That beast will never take to the skies again.
And we can go ahead and talk to him.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
Yes, that last line was one of my favorite quotes from him. He's a very thoughtful individual, even though he seems to be a giant.
This great bow, I shan't need it, with no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
So we get his great bow. Or at least a version of it anyways. It's a much smaller version than that, of course. We wouldn't even be able to hope to try and operate that one. But it's still a rather large great bow, much like the ones in Anor Londo use.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it. But the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Ulasil. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but, seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making.
Yep, they mentioned a serpent, and that is talking about one of the two serpents you can talk to in this game. Unfortunately, I kind of pissed off both of them, so you won't be getting that lore tidbit, at least in this video.
Do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
Now, which blacksmith he's talking about, I'm unsure. Probably the one in Anor Londo. Which would make sense. They're both giants. One's, you know, blacksmith. I don't think he would know any of the other ones, to be honest, so it's the only one that makes sense to me. Let's see if he has anything else to talk about. Nope. Okay.
Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Now, you can actually attack him and kill him. You fight him much like any other giant, only he seems to have a few wrestling moves. And you can wear his armor as well. And if you notice, he actually has some sort of blood, or in this case, it's actually resin in his eye sockets of his helm. Now, if you read the item description, he actually says that he thought he was blind, which is why he was struggling to find his bow. Apparently some... I guess the best word for it would be asshole decided to put resin in his helm and trick him into thinking that he was blind, and I guess the poor guy never thought to take his helmet off. So he shot down a dragon while pretty much being blind. I would say he is indeed one of the best bowmen. So, okay. I believe that just about does it for this episode. And in the next episode, we will be tackling some of the optional areas before we head and defeat the last boss. So thank you all for joining me, everybody. My name is Tevriel, and I hope to see you all in the next episode of my Dark Souls Dex Build playthrough. Goodbye, everybody, and take care.